Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody's doing well. I know this quarantine thing kind of sucks, but stay positive. I'm trying to stay positive, which is why I'm filming today. Today is going to be another Shop My Stash video. I hope you guys are enjoying these videos because I'm probably gonna be making a whole bunch of them until I get like new makeup. But anyway, so today I found this palette from ColourPop, and it's one of their like magnet palettes, and it just has a whole bunch of shadows in it that, if you notice, I haven't touched any of them. I think I've worn maybe one or two out of this palette, but I haven't like touched any of them. And I bought this not last year, 2019 last year, but last year, 2018. So I've had this for a while. I think I bought it, they had a sale going. I think that's the only why I have it. So I want to play in this palette, and then I'm also going to play again in my Alexis Stone palette, the Makeup Revolution palette. Let me scoop back some more. I feel like I'm never in focus. Anyway, so I did use this palette in another video. I believe it was my first Shop My Stash video, episode 0. But it is just a, if I can get it in frame, it is just a all matte like rainbow color story. And my only complaint is that it does not have orange. Get your life. But yeah, so I'm going to be playing with those. And then I also have the MILANI, what is this? The Screen Queen foundation that I bought not shortly after it came out. And I think I've only worn it once. And I kind of just tossed it in with the rest of my foundations, which I'm trying not to do because I have a lot of, I always turn my head when I'm talking. It's a terrible habit. So yeah, so that's another Shop My Stash item. And then I also have a ColourPop Juicy Tube. I bought a whole bunch of lip products from ColourPop and have not even thought about wearing them. So clearly you can see I am coming like, my intro, I'm super plain face. Oh. And I did bound my hair up today. We'll see if I switch my scarf at the end of this video, depending on how my eye makeup turns out. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do my brows off camera, and then I'll come back and start the video. So I'll be right back. Got makeup on my shirt. Freaking fail. Anyway. All right, so I am back. My brows are done. I already got started with one eye off camera just because I didn't know what I wanted to do. So I did a really nice little purple smoky eye because I realized I haven't put a lot of purple on my eye, and that's a problem because I really like purple. So I'm just going to complete the rest of my face obviously on camera. So I'm just going to bring you guys in and go ahead and get started. So obviously I've always used I don't always use, but I love these little shadow shields. I do cut the little curved part off, these right here, and I just use them for another time. Anyway, as usual, I am going in with my P. Louise base, and this is rumor number 4. This is literally almost out, so and then I'm going to do a very soft highlight on my brows. I'm going actually into my Huda Beauty, what is this? The Nude Rich palette. And I am just taking that soft pink right there, and I'm just going to buff that into my brows. Or into my brow bone. Just super light. Super light. Okay, and now move some brushes out of the way. Now I'm going to go into my Makeup Revolution palette, and I'm going to go into the purple right here, right above the darkest purple, and I'm just going to start packing this shade onto my lid like so. Okay. And just swiping brushes here, I'm gonna go in with this nice little pink shade right above it. And I'm just gonna buff this up kind of into my brow bone. All right, and then I'm gonna go in with another small pencil brush. I love these little pencil brushes from Morphe. I'm gonna go back into my Huda palette, and I'm gonna take this dark, like plummy brown, and kind of just swipe that into my crease, like so. All right, and now I'm gonna go and cut my crease using my P. Louise base again and my Morphe M421 concealer brush. It's their small concealer brush. Are we on to something or are we on to something? Because we're on to something. Or maybe we're not. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into this little palette right here. I'm gonna go into this color right here. Ooh, my nail is beat. Okay, let's try it again. I'm gonna go into this color right here, and it is called Mr. Sandman, and I'm just gonna pack that all over my lid. These ColourPop shadows, by the way, are really good. Like, I'm impressed how good they are. So now that I've got that packed onto the lid and I've babbled on, I'm going to go back into my Alexis Stone palette, back into the purple that we've been using on a different shader brush, because there, you can see there's black on the back, and I'm just going to pat that over our lid color so that these two colors start to blend. I'm kind of like patting and swiping and kind of sweeping to keep that shimmer shade kind of under control as much as we can. And then I'm gonna flip it over. You see there's black on this side, so I'm gonna flip it over to that black side, and I'm gonna go into the black. Wow, try again. I'm gonna go into the black that's in this palette, and I'm just going to pack that on and kind of sweep and blend, but not all the way, because I'm gonna go right back into the purple and kind of buff it out. I don't want it to be like too dark, but I do want it to be dark. And then I'm gonna take my small pencil brush back into the purple, and I'm gonna kind of like buff up top here, taking really short motions, so I don't want to mess up the cut crease that we've started. And I'm just gonna kind of buff out the color. So we're almost done. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pop on my liner and my lashes. All right, so I am back. My lashes are on. The lashes I am wearing are the Ardell 259. I think this is like a newer lash for them. They're bigger, they're fluffier. Onto the face. So I pulled out some face products. What I'm gonna be priming my face with is my NYX Angel Veil Primer, and I think I took this with me to the hospital as a face primer if I ever like wanted to do my makeup. Fun fact, I did not do my makeup until the day we checked out, because it was truly like, what's the point? I'm tired, my baby's crying, and last thing I want to do is beat my face. And we didn't allow guests besides our parents, so I wasn't trying to get cute for nobody. Saved me some time. Okay, so obviously I'm going to do some color correcting. I have some I don't know if this is hormonal acne or what. I'm gonna say it is, but it still sucks. So I'm gonna use my KEVYN Sensual Skin Enhancer, and this is in the shade SX14. Yeah, I have like acne going all down my jawline. Got some acne right there. You know what today is? Wednesday. You know what comes on Wednesday? My 600-pound life. Am I excited? Yes. Judge me if you want to. I don't care. Okay. And I'm just going to take my beauty blender and I'm just going to buff it out. My skin has been extremely problematic though these last few weeks. And I know like it has a lot to do with like my hormones probably trying to rebalance themselves out. But also it's just because I ain't been doing nothing. And I've been eating a lot of junk because I've been in the house. So I need to like not be like that and do better. It's like I eat salads in between. I do. I eat salads in between or with, you know, my fried chicken. There might be a salad mixed in there somewhere. Things like that. So I'm going to be using the MILANI Scream Queen. I want to screen like blue screen, computer screen, not scream. Screen Queen foundation. This is a natural finish foundation and I got it in the shade 530. And then I'm going to take my Morphe setting spray and just kind of hit my face. And then I'm just going to go in with my Real Technique brush and just kind of buff it out into the skin. For highlight, I'm going to use, I keep looking down because I'm kind of watching TV, kind of not. Anyway, don't need to tell myself. I'm going to use my LA Girl Pro Conceal, and this is in the shade Chestnut. And I'm just going to go in and start with my chin first and then kind of buff it out. And then I'm gonna go in and contour using my Ben 9 Cream Shadow. I've used this obviously a lot. Hashtag all the time. And then I'm going to go in with a BH cosmetic brush that I found that I didn't even realize I had until I was going through my brushes. It looks like this. I don't know what set this came in. Oh, it's a Studio Pro brush number 19. I've clearly had this for a while and it's just been sitting. So I'm going to go in and use this for getting my contour in place. I'm so glad I found this brush. So glad. So glad. And then I'm gonna go in with my Real Technique sponge and just, actually I lied a lot. I'm actually gonna go back in with my beauty blender and buff it out using the butt. And then I need to find another thing to say. And then I'm just gonna go in to my cream contour and I'm just using a tiny little like detailing brush and I'm just going to do that to my nose. I learned not to take it all the way down because it just doesn't look good on me. But you know, trial and error, trial and error. And I'm just going to go ahead and buff this out using a tiny, this is another BH Cosmetics brush. I don't know what set this came out of, but I've had this brush for a while too. And that's why I don't take it all the way down, because the product spreads very nicely. That's nice. Now the thing is, will I actually remember to do that next time? We'll see. We'll see. All right, and I'm just gonna go in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder in deep, and I'm just going to set my under eye, and I'm going to use my clean Real Technique sponge to do that. And I'm just going to go down the nose with really not a lot of product. Oh, did I say I was just setting my under eye? I totally lied. Totally. Totally lied. I'm not going to let it sit for too long, so I am going to just dust it away. I actually don't like the look when it sits for too long on my face. I can't speak for everybody else, just for me. Just for moi. I am going to go back in into the Alexa Stone palette, and I'm going to take that purple and I'm just going to add it underneath my eye. But before I do that, I'm going to put my liner on. This item, I think this is new. This is the Wet n Wild waterproof retractable liner. This might not be new. It's new to me though. I bought this when I was at Ulta, and I actually really like how it goes on. It's really blah. It's really black, like really black. Ooh. Okay, so I'm just gonna take my mini pencil brush, and I'm just gonna go ahead. Do I want to use this brush? I don't actually. It's a little too fluff. I'm gonna take an actual pencil brush. Like so. I'm gonna have so many brushes to clean when I get done. Okay, and now I'm gonna go into my Makeup Forever. I'm sure that was loud for you guys. I'm going into my Makeup Forever. This is the Blur, what is this? The Velvet Skin Blurring Powder Foundation, and I'm in the shade R530. I'm just going to put it on and then kind of buff it into the skin. And this is kind of red, but it, once I like get setting spray on it, it just like melts into my skin perfectly, to a point where it's not like to the red where it's like distracting and taking away from like whatever foundation I'm wearing. And then for bronzer, what am I gonna do? For bronzer, I'm going to go into, I gotta do it. I gotta go into my Fenty, or should I go into should I go into Cocoa Naughty? I think for all over my face, I'm gonna go into my Fenty bronzer and Mocha Mami. Just like that. I love this brush, by the way. This Scott Barnes brush. This is the only thing that looked the least bit interesting to me out of his whole collection. Was just this brush right here. It is bomb. Tis bomb. And then for blush, I think I'm just gonna keep it simple. I mean, duh. but I'm just gonna go into what I've been using, my Ben 9 blush, and this is Victorian Rose. This is one of those blushes that it just goes with everything. We're almost done. I'm gonna set my face with my Glow Recipe Watermelon Mist. I don't know what this really does. I just know it smells good. I always open my mouth at the wrong time. All right, so now I'm gonna go in with two highlighters, and they're actually both from Milani. I'm gonna go into my Milani. This is a baked highlighter from them, and it's bomb.com. And it is in the shade Rosa Italiana. I've used this before, but this is a new one for me. This is from their Ludicrous Lights. This one is PINK-AROO. And I like that little prismatic kind of print they got on there, on the product itself. And then I also have, which one is this? Peachella, like Coachella, Peachella. Which highlighter brush I want to use? I'm going to go in with my Medallion Tools, just like a fan brush, regular fan brush. I'm going to go in first with the baked highlighter. I have to do it just because I got purple on my eyes. I'm going to go in with, this is PINK-AROO. I'm going to go in with PINK-AROO. Anyway, so yeah, that's my highlight. And then I'm just going to go in with another setting spray, my Morphe Continuous Setting Spray, for my last little final hit. For my lips, I'm going to line my lips with Morphe's Toasty. Then I'm going to take my YSL lipstick. This is in the shade number 11, and go ahead and apply that. I'm going to mix colors here because why not? And then I'm going to take my ABH lip color in Dread, and I'm going to put it on the top. That Morphe lip color lip liner in Toasty is the perfect nude lip liner for brown skinned women. If you can see, it kind of like disappeared. I can't talk. Disappear. What am I, a Rugrat? It kind of disappears into the skin like perfectly. Like it almost looks like you're not wearing a liner. I'm going to go in with ColourPop. This is one of their Juicy Tubes. They're So Juicy tube. It's a plumping lip gloss. I'm just going to go in with Roundabout. You gotta be careful when you're squeezing the product out on those things because a lot came out. Like, I know I got big lips, but I don't need that much. All right, y'all, so that is the end of the video. Hold on, wait, zoom in for the slow motion head turn. Okay, here we go. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this eye look. I hope you guys are enjoying the Shop My Stash series. But no, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, you can follow me on the gram at _JDarling_. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great evening or great morning or great afternoon, whatever time you are watching this. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.